morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It's time once again for Mornings with the Leader Man. I am Steve Leader Adams along with the Colonel, retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, good morning, Moore County. Good morning, unfortunate Aberdeen, as the failing racist pilot refers to you. Hey, pilot, make sure you double bag your trash before you throw it out in people's driveways tomorrow so it doesn't get soaked and turn into a wad. Well, actually, it'd be more useful that way, but, you know, people actually expect to be able to read it when they pick it up. So, yeah.
That was the time I used to let my dog read the pilot. He'd take it up on the bed and page by page would shred it. So there's a good use for it right there.
Yeah, keep the dog occupied. Yeah, keep him from chewing your rugs and stuff. Yeah, that's probably a good use for it.
Yeah, that was in the chew stages. He just had to chew something up.
Yep.
So the pilot would slow him down.
Yeah, there you go.
Then I have to go back there with the big baggie at night and clean up my bed so I can go to sleep. Don't forget, of course, this program being seen around the world on the live video stream. That's available at talk973.com. That's talk973.com. Top middle of the page is where the link's located on your mobile device. You fire up YouTube and put Mornings with the Leader Man in the search. Also on your mobile device, if you want just our audio stream, that's available by hitting a streaming app such as TuneIn, iTunes, and Streamer, and put WEEB in the search. And if you're on our website, it's available to you in the upper right-hand corner of every one of our web pages where it says Listen Live. Only click that once, you're listening that quick. And, of course, our website is talk973.com. Weather for us today here in the Sandhills area. Clouds, chance of rain. Will be tapering off pretty much by noon, and then they start clearing up a little bit during the afternoon and overnight. Look for a overnight of, 54 degrees. Then tomorrow, mostly cloudy, small chance of showers, high of 76. Small chance of showers Wednesday night, a low of 38, and then Thursday, Friday, well, let's say Thursday through Monday, all sunshine, no rain, and highs in the low to mid-50s. Right now around the Sandhills, winds are from the south. I forgot to tell you Wednesday's high, 76.
All right.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, there you go. It's good golfing weather, even if it's raining. Hell, yeah, get out there with that, huh?
Well, you know it'll be muggy.
Get your waterproof shoes on and go play some golf.
Right now around the Sandhills, winds are southwest at 5, visibility 10 statute miles, pressure 2985, 2.54, humidity 93. It's some scattered showers, not many, and 56 degrees currently here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. All righty, where to start? I know where we need to start this hour. Of course, we'll start with our impossible question first.
Oh, no. Okay.
10% of us think wearing this improves our chances of getting a promotion at work.
10% wearing this, a tie.
Well, no, this is something a man or a woman can do.
Oh, well, man, a woman can wear a tie.
Well, I know. It's not very often, though.
A hat.
No.
I don't know.
Clark Kent.
A cape, okay, there you go.
Wearing glasses.
Wearing glasses, okay.
How many months does a woman wait, the average woman wait, before she tells someone they love them?
A woman wait, man, I don't know.
4.
4 months, okay.
90% of adults use this on a daily basis while driving.
Use this while driving, a GPS.
Seatbelt.
Oh, wait a minute, what was that? Say that question again?
90% of adults use the seatbelt on a daily basis while driving.
Only 90%?
Yeah.
Well, hey, you 10% that aren't wearing seatbelts, I'm sorry. You need to go back and revisit that one. you need to put it on. I've been through all the seatbelt back and forth, etc. They will save your life even in a very slow speed.
According to a survey, the first thing people notice about a messy house is what?
Roaches.
That'd be a good answer.
I don't know.
The smell.
Oh, smell. Well, you said messy house. I don't know. I don't. Okay. All right. I got you. Yeah, fine.
Taking off your shoes as soon as you get home could help you lose weight.
Why? So because walking across all the crumbs and nutshells to the refrigerator kind of deters you, slows you down or something, or what?
I don't know. The average parent will argue with each other over child raising about how many times a month?
30 times daily. How's that?
8 times a month.
Only 8. Okay. All right.
According to a recent survey, over 40% of us eat this when we're angry.
Eat this when we're angry. Donuts.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay.
A couple more. 66% of women clean even though their husbands say they've already done it.
Yeah, okay.
And a survey by Wakefield Research reveals that 56.5% of men say this makes them more social.
Frothy malted beverages.
That's right. Beer.
There you go.
Beer.
I knew that.
All right. Let's see how much more you know, because today is Tuesday, is Measure the Colonel's Estrogen Testosterone Levels Day.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
We're going to ask him questions that women should know the answer to and to measure the estrogen. And questions that real men would know the answer to for the men.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's always been in good balance.
Yes.
A little bit of estrogen, a lot of testosterone. Let's see how today goes. All right, here's the questions for men that women would know the answer to. What can you spray? Don't answer ahead of time.
Yes, I got you. Let's not
because you pick up an extra point you don't want here. What can you spray on your hair to naturally lighten it? Lemon juice, beer, or baking soda?
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice is correct.
Well, that's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right. That's not a hard question. Okay.
All right. Let me get my buzzer up here just in case.
I was going to say bleach, but that might be a little harsh. That would have been my non
hydrogen peroxide.
Peroxide would have been another good one. Yes.
All right. Fuchsia is what? A, hair treatment. B, a shoe brand. Or C, a color.
It's a color.
That's right.
Come on. Okay, all right. That's not an estrogen question.
They say it is. All right, what kind of facial piercing resembles a birthmark?
Facial piercing. Okay.
Is it? Now you don't know, do you?
No, that one I do not know.
The Rihanna, the Monroe, or the Rock?
The Monroe. She had a birthmark or something, didn't she?
Ding! You get it right. 3 estrogen points.
But that's a man's question. Men are going to know, well, at least men of my age will know Marilyn Monroe and the fact that she had a birthmark on her face.
I didn't know the answer to that question.
Well, then you never watched a Marilyn Monroe movie.
Well, I've seen Marilyn Monroe movies and all that.
Well, then you need to look a little closer.
I didn't know.
I know what you were looking at, and it wasn't her face.
Well, it was, she I didn't know they were referring to her in this question. It just said the Monroe.
Well, that's when you said Monroe. That was the first thing that popped in. Well, okay, all right, fine.
You got it right.
I don't know that women. I don't know that women would know that answer either.
All right, Colonel. Let's see how you do with these.
Yeah, I got them all right. Okay, it's going to be tough here.
These are questions for women that real men know the answer to. What is the all-cotton strip suit? What is the all-cotton striped suit many men wear in the summer?
Seersucker.
Ding, get 2 points.
Yes. They were very popular down here in the South.
I didn't know that.
And I had a seersucker jacket. I didn't have a suit, but yeah, they're very light. They're very comfortable.
What color is the number 4 ball in pool?
Oh, no, purple.
Ding, ding, you got it right.
Yes, it popped into my mind just as I was going to say I don't know.
Played a few rounds of pool, have you?
Maybe.
And what are you shopping for when you're looking for a tap out?
A tap out.
Is it deodorant, clothing, or foot powder?
Tap out. I foot powder. Don't know.
Foot powder. No.
I don't know.
Well, you got 4-3. Luckily, that puts you in good harmony.
Well, what am I shopping for with a tap out? For a tap out
on clothing.
Tap out clothing. Is that a maker of something?
I guess it's a brand name.
Okay, I don't know. I've never heard of it.
We aren't young enough to know.
Apparently.
But anyway, you did very well. Came out 4 testosterones and 3 estrogens.
Cutting it close.
Huh?
Cutting it close.
All right, let's see if we can move that knowledge a little bit as we find out whether you're smarter than a 5th grader.
Oh, dear.
The following questions come from a standard 5th grade curriculum. Answer 4 out of 5 or you ain't got the sense of a 5th grader. Galileo is often called the father of
astronomy.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Let me get all the answers out there so people at home can play.
Oh, all right. Okay.
What is the reciprocal of 2/3? Is it 3 seconds, 3.2, or 3?
No, you flip it, reciprocal, so it would be 3/2.
That's right.
That was easy. That was the easiest math question going. I got those all right. Turn the page upside down.
What is the largest country in the world? Is it China, Greenland,
No.
or Mother Russia?
The largest country is Russia.
That's right.
Barely, but it's Russia.
When it comes to square miles, yeah. How many legs does a spider have? 6, 8, or 10?
8.
8 is correct. In solid, liquid, and gas are the 3 common states of what? Atoms, elements, or matter?
What solid, liquids, and gas is matter. That's all matter.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, perfect score on the 5th grade stuff. All right, how'd you do at home? Hope we got a lot of men out there.
Yeah, still scratching their heads.
A lot of women.
Tap out. Yeah. What the hell is tap out? I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
See if there's something there I might want to buy.
All right, moving on. That's something we haven't done in quite a while.
Tap out must be WMA or cage boxing stuff or something.
Well, that's possible. That is one of the things you do.
That's what I was thinking. Tap out, was a sporting event, but I don't know.
Maybe they make MMA gloves.
Yeah, I guess.
Pound your opponent with.
I'm going to look it up. Clothing. Tap out clothing.
Still haven't understood why people get in that ring.
Wow, I'll tell you what, man.
Because
that's brutal.
Brutal. You get your head beat all the time. You got to have concussions.
Yeah, people used to yak about, boxing and that, but that cage stuff is...
At least boxing's got a little pad on the gloves. Not much, but a little.
And rules and, there's a little bit of a, well, I don't want to say gentlemanliness about it, but... Yeah, it just wasn't this brutal thing for the most part. Although, some of them would get out of there. But that cage boxing or matched stuff is just absolutely horrendous.
All right, rim shot time this morning. We haven't done that in a little while. See how we do on that. Tonight on The Late Show, James Corden does carpool karaoke with the Korean boy band BTS. It's pretty good, but it's hard to hear everyone sing through the surgical mask.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, been reading that surgical masks that are short supply. People are having a hard time finding them.
Chelsea Handler turns 45 today. It's ironic, the higher her age, the lower she angles her phone to make topless selfies.
Yeah, there's some wasted humanity there.
Carrot Top turns 55 today. Friends said, surprise, and he went, nobody mistook me for Kathy Griffin. Say what you want about Carrot Top, his act, but he is one of the top pop comedians named after a root vegetable.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Hasbro unveiled an animatronic Baby Yoda. Or is it an animatronic Michael Bloomberg? Honestly, it's pretty hard to tell.
Yeah, he's looking a little rough. Plus his policies are a little rough, too.
Well, he just has the arrogance of, I'm so much smarter than you, you know. I'm having to talk down to you in everything I say.
Yep.
Professional wrestling legend Ric Flair, turned 71 today. With over 5 decades in the business, he won more fake championships than the Houston Astros. Survey found that the perfect pancake is 16.07 centimeters in diameter and 3.93 millimeters thick. Speaking of things with a height of 3.93 millimeters, Michael Bloomberg hopes he can rebound in tonight's debate.
Yeah, there you go. I wonder if he'll have his box with him today. Did you notice on the last debate, it looked like a military lineup. It started with the short ones on the ends and Biden with the middle. Yeah, so it was just almost perfect. They're never going to put Biden in the middle Bloomberg in the middle where his shortness will be on display.
Right.
Yep.
There's been a sharp increase in marijuana use among senior citizens. That explains why they've stopped driving through Farmers Market and started driving through Taco Bell's. Which is why Grandma's now knitting hemp shawls. And it's also Fat Tuesday, or as Michael Moore calls it, Tuesday.
He's gross in body and soul. What a jerk.
Spirit Airlines will relocate its operations center from Florida to Tennessee to ensure employees arrive safely. They will fly Delta. And lastly, Hillary Clinton isn't endorsing anyone for the Democratic presidential nomination because she thinks the voters should decide, which is pretty much a 180 from 2016.
Yeah, well, and she says that the voters should decide, but she's working her angle to be the nominee through a contested convention. That's what she's doing, where the voters don't decide.
All right, something we haven't done in a while. Let's go get some, we'll save if we got time. Let's do this first. Because the Colonel likes this much better.
And now it's time for random facts.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, the random facts for today may be a spare if we're good. Walt Disney invented enclosed garbage cans to keep Disneyland from smelling bad. Until that point, public trash cans were wire mesh and didn't block any of the garbage smell.
Right.
Human beings have explored less than 5% of the world's ocean floors.
Yes. Yep, there's a lot out there.
Too much pressure down there.
Yep.
In the second presidential election, both parties picked George Washington as their nominee. He won the election with 100% of the vote.
Yep.
There was a Saturday morning cartoon in 1977-78 called The Robotic Stooges, which featured the Three Stooges characters as Bionic future crime fighters.
Okay.
And John Denver's song "Take Me Home, Country Roads" was written about Maryland, but the writers changed the lyrics to West Virginia since they thought it sounded more poetic.
It does sound better than Maryland. Yeah, I'd have to give them that.
And that's your random facts for today. Okay, 8:52. Now, we'll go get the bad guys.
That's you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do?
All right, my friends, it's time once again. To get up and strut across the floor in the style of the Duke John Wayne. Open up our closet doors, look at all 30 of our Liberty safes. And today we're going to mosey on over to Liberty Safe number, let's see, 24. And open that bad boy up. I'll let the good colonel reach in and grab our weapon of choice this morning.
All right. Well, here's a interesting one. You know, we'll go concealed today. So there's a Springfield Armory Hellcat subcompact semi-auto pistol in 9mm.
All right, we'll throw that into the holster, put on our badge, grab 5 cans of whoop ass as we head out the door now, and the relentless pursuit of some stupid criminal news. How much should a cup of water cost at McDonald's? Well, there's a 44-year-old guy named Johnny Burns in Middletown, Tennessee, and on Friday, he went to a McDonald's and asked for a cup of water. The cashier told him it's usually 32 cents to cover the cost of the cup, but the system was down, so she'd give it to him for free. For some reason, that made him upset.
Wait.
He tried to get her to take a $100 bill for the water.
There you go.
Don't offer twice. Please, I'll take it on the first one.
Yeah, but it's probably a counterfeit.
She wouldn't do it, so he hit her, and then hit another female employee who tried to stop him.
Yeah.
He was arrested on 2 counts of assault.
Yeah, they checked that bill, too, because that $20 says it was counterfeit.
And there's a fishing rod case in a landfill somewhere. It's worth a lot of money. A 49-year-old guy named Clifton Collins from Farnot, England, is a marijuana dealer. And back in 2011, he invested some of the money he made selling weed in Bitcoin. Back then, Bitcoin cost $4 to $6. Today, it's around $9,700. Yeah. Bringing Clifton's total up to around $58 million. But Clifton was arrested in 2017 and locked up for a few years. And while he was inside, his landlord cleaned out the place.
Oh, wow.
It turns out that Clifton had hidden the codes to access the Bitcoins inside his fishing rod case. Without those codes, there's no way to access the money.
Right.
And the landlord had no idea, so he threw out the fishing case. Turns out that the dump it went to sends its trash to Germany and China. So it's either in a random landfill somewhere in the world or possibly incinerated.
Yeah.
Or possibly at the bottom of the ocean.
Yep.
The Irish government has been trying to seize the Bitcoin for the past years, but they accepted that they won't be able to get it unless some new technology development allows them to access it.
Yeah.
And that, my friends, is your stupid criminal news for this Tuesday. All right. It's bad. 8:57, 57 past the hour. Let's see. This is so overdue. It's so dangerous. Krispy Kreme has just announced they're starting on February 29th. Yes, on Leap Day, they're going to launch their delivery service nationwide. So if you want donuts, they'll be able to bring you some. I vote for Southern Angel Donuts.
Oh, yeah. Apple fritters from Southern Angel Donuts.
You know, the Angels were baking all morning and night produce you a heavenly donut. Southern Angel Donuts in the Olmsted Shopping Center open 6A to 5P. Anyway, back to the Krispy Kreme. There are two catches, though. One, there's a $5 delivery fee, and two, you can only order if you're within 10 miles of a Krispy Kreme store.
Okay.
Which pretty much knocks out everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, Virginia Beach has a few of them, so if you're up there in Virginia Beach, you can get it.
All right, so it goes for this Tuesday. Have yourself a great, safe day. We'll see you back bright and early tomorrow, 7 to 9 for a Hump Day Wednesday and an extended Zoom All Zone. And don't forget, millions of Americans, before we get to that, don't forget, of course, to give advertisers first crack at your spending dollars, because when you do, your money stays here, rolls over, and creates jobs for all of us. So when you go to them, put your tongue past your gum and tell them WEEB told you to come. And don't forget, of course, millions of Americans have fought and they have died to give and protect the freedoms that you get to enjoy today. Live today worthy of their and their families' sacrifice. I'm Steve Leader Adams and the Leader Man, and Nick and Colt the Dog will all see you this afternoon at the dog park.
I timed it out. It should be, depending on how quickly I read. We get a test burn here, and if it's...
If there's ever a minute, goose things up.
Say again?
If there's ever a minute, goose things up in our system. Because we got specific holes
Right.
that the network gives us, and it's got a timeout.
Okay.
And,
Right.
You know, minute 7 doesn't time out well.
Okay.
If it's short of a minute, then I can pad it out with a liner. But,
Okay.
all right, give it a whirl.
This is David Miller with a new segment on WEEB called The Miller Minute. I'm a Christian conservative veteran and a long-time Moore County resident. I'll bring news in 1 minute, which I'll plant a seed and hope that it germinates in fertile soil. I'll talk about a wide range of topics from veterans issues like education benefits, our local Veterans Service Office, and groups formed to help vets, to local, state, and national politics, especially those that impact our county, to the general Moore County environment. I hope you'll stay tuned to WEEB and listen to this new part of the family of opinionators. I'm very happy to join the group of concerned patriots doing yeoman's work to keep us all informed and a real story of what's happening here at home. The bar is high, so keep me in your prayers to maintain the standard. Until next time, this is David Miller in the Miller Minute.
Like a man that can do it in one day. That's within parameters.
That's good. Okay, good. My dog's used to me being home. He was looking at me this morning like, whoa, where are you going?
On a beagle, he just looks for an empty hand and gets under.
So you're looking at, what we do, one new one each week, or?
How often do you want to do one? You do it weekly, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, if let me see how that turns out. I volunteer down at 3 days a week down at Calvert Christian School. That takes up a little bit of time, and then running around with Ken Benway doing the special ops speaks thing. So if is it something we could bump up to twice a week if later on, if that's if I
There are enough issues out there.
okay, all right. I understand completely. Where's it going? I think it is. My knees are ankles and knees jumping out of airplanes.